Hey guys, it's Tyler, and today I'm here at the Disneyland Hotel for an Xbox One event. I'm checking out Disneyland Adventures and Rush, a Disney-Pixar Adventure, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the games. Come on and check them out with me.
Thank you so much for coming. I am the marketing manager for Xbox Games. Today I'm joined by Jörg Neumann. He is the head of production for Microsoft Studios and my boss, director of Xbox Games marketing. And today we're really excited to talk to you about two things that we are passionate about and love very much. Video games and Disney. And today, yes, that's right. Earlier this week, we just celebrated the launch of two great games on Xbox One and Windows 10. Disneyland Adventures and Rush, a Disney-Pixar Adventure. And today, we just wanted to invite you to come and have fun with us and really find some awesome experiences that these games bring for people of all ages.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Jörg. This is John.
Hey, good morning.
Couldn't imagine a better place or better audience to celebrate the launch of these two games, so thank you very much. I want to give you a little bit of background. Obviously, we're going to play the games. So the story of these games actually started in 2009 when we at Microsoft made something called Kinect. And we said, hey, you know, this is something that families will enjoy, and we need to make some games that are related to families and that are enjoyable as cooperative experiences. And so I was tasked to come up with concepts. I came up with four. First I said, hey, we need to work with Disney. The second thing was, I came up with four. The first one was a pixie dust game, just basically all the fairies. The second one, and I have daughters, and it was purely for them. The second one was a John Carter of Mars game that didn't get made. Damn it! And then two more games. Those are the ones you see today. One was called Connect Rush then, and the other one was Connect Disneyland. This one actually started out slightly differently. What it ended up with, it was a Mario Kart game. I don't know if you know what Mario Kart is. It was a straight racing game. And then when we visited Pixar, it was very clear that they said, hey, look, our movies are all about stories and characters, and just making a racing game doesn't make any sense. So we invented something. We sat there with Pete Docter and Roger Gould and said, and John, maybe you want to start, and we said, you know, we need to give it context. It needs to be about stories, it needs to be about characters. And then the construct was, how do we bring different worlds of Pixar together? That was actually one of the more challenging things. And that's an initial game that we released, we had 5 worlds. And it was, I think it was Pete Docter who said, you know, why don't we just make it a park? A park where people, creative kids tell each other stories about the worlds of Pixar, what could be, you know, beyond the movies. So he came up with this idea of the Pixar Park, and he had sort of this, hey look, when we come to work, we're actually dropping off our kids sort of behind the office, and that's what they do in real life, they tell each other stories, and we're like, okay, let's do that. And so here we arrive in the school bus.
The kids are expecting you. Have a great field trip.
And at the very beginning of the game, you're actually arriving alone, and you just run down to the park. And the idea was that you make friends throughout the game. Basically, you experience these worlds of Pixar together, and as you go through it with these other characters and kids in the park, you make more and more friends. 5 worlds in the original game. There was Cars, Up, Toy Story, Incredibles, and then Ratatouille. And then for this release, which comes out with Xbox One X now, we added Finding Dory. And John,
Let's jump in, Finding Dory.
Finding Dory, doing that first. So the awesome thing was, the Pixar, when we said, hey, we really love these games, we would like to bring them back, and not just with Kinect, also with controllers and on a PC. They were really enthusiastic, and then we said, well, we need to add something. And they said, well, nothing has been done with really a bigger game with Finding Dory. So we started writing a story about Finding Dory. And
Any favorites? Squirt?
Squirt.
Squirt. So you can see this is brand new. This is, by the way, the game is made in France by a company named Asobo. And I don't know if you play many of the Disney games, but they've been making awesome Disney games for a while. They worked on, they did Ratatouille and Up, and a bunch of other ones, Wall-E. And Pixar loves them because they get the characters. You know, you need to be perfectly, exactly right as like the movies are. And yeah, so everything is, obviously we do comparisons against what the movie looks like, but I think we're almost there now. What's interesting about the game, like when Pixar first started, they invented a whole bunch of things, I'm sure you know. Rendering techniques like subsurface scattering, those types of things. And that was, when the first Toy Story came out, it was brand new, it's never been done before. And as time passed now, we have the exact same techniques in our games. So the games tend to look pretty much exactly like the movies. The concept of the game is that you pick up coins. It's not just a straight basic game. There's a timer, but you also have to pick up coins. And with that, you are getting an overall score. And with that overall score, you get medals, and you unlock new things, like different paths, different characters, different abilities. So there's a lot of replayability in the game.
Can you interact with any of like the jellyfish or any of the other?
Oh yeah, you get stung. John is just too good. John, there we go. This game is fully co-op. I could just pick up a controller and would jump in, which is honestly is something that I miss in games. I've been making games for 25 years, and somehow we got away from that, playing games with each other on the couch. So I'm super pleased that these are all couch co-op games. And you know, honestly, like specifically in our world, like I have 2 twin daughters, and they often have the problem like, what are we going to play tonight, Dad? And there are very few games that you can play together. So these are celebrating Disney, so I think it's just an awesome fit. Oh, it's families and younger kids. You know, it's not a super challenging game. Like we have sort of a philosophy of don't fail. You know, there's not that much fun to fail. So you can lose some coins, you get lower scores, but it's really, it starts. When I initially designed some of these games, I thought like 5-6 year olds, and then I got a bunch of emails from parents of 3-year-olds. So it was interesting. And actually, it was very heartwarming to see that, because it was their first game in many cases.
Were you able to use the voice talent in the film? Or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we got really lucky. I don't know if you know the SAG strike. Are you aware of that? Yeah. It literally just ended right before we finished, and we got Ellen DeGeneres' voice in there. Thank God. But otherwise it was a little quiet. Yeah, you see it in the others. I mean, for example, Tom Hanks, as you probably know, his brother tends to do his voiceovers when he passes, so basically Tom Hanks' brother in there, but it's all 100% authentic. We work with Disney character and voice, and they are top-notch, awesome people, and they gave us everything needed for this. It was very, very collaborative. So you can see all the things you can unlock. So different characters with different abilities that allows you to go different ways, and you can basically explore the reef. All right, so that was Finding Dory. I think I would like to show you some other ones, maybe Toy Story or something. So in all, there's 18 worlds basically. There's six movies, each has basically 3 levels, and you can explore them to your heart's content. They touch on different movies. For example, Toy Story has elements of Toy Story 1 and 2. Cars has elements of Cars 1 and 2. But let's just go over there and maybe go to the... And here you can see one of the kids is about to come.
Hey, howdy, hey. Want more Toy Story? Let me tell you, partner, you came to the right sheriff. I'll be Sheriff Woody. And you can be that cool robot. Now picture this. We're at Sunnyside Daycare, and Bonnie's real excited because her grandma's coming for a visit. Bonnie wants to show her that she's been taking good care of the family toy Granny gave her. Mr. Pricklepants! But Mr. Pricklepants fell out of Bonnie's backpack. Which means we gotta get him out of Sunnyside and
in the car before Bonnie and her mom leave for the airport to pick up Grandma.
Perhaps if we procured a battery.
You're a genius. You're going to be a legend around here in no time.
So initially you start as this robot character,
Mr. Pricklepants is counting on us.
who was actually designed by the same designer who designed Buzz Lightyear. So as you progress in the game, you actually unlock the Pixar characters and you can play them. You can see here that's it's completely different gameplay-wise from what we saw in Dory. This is all about puzzles and really figuring out the levels. It's not as much about speed.
Slide away, my friend.
So the Pixar characters come to you and say, hey, you do this, and we show arrows, and we're trying to keep it very, very obvious. But there's hidden secrets, so that, like for a core gamer, you can find all kinds of things. There's hidden paths, and, so you can. It's basic for both, for adults and for kids.
All right, we can do this. We just need to focus. Okay, Sheriff Woody is on the scene.
You must help me get to Bonnie before she and her mother depart.
You can't tell me there aren't any batteries in this whole place. It's a daycare. There's no time to waste. Let's get Mr. Pricklepants to Bonnie pronto. So close. Oh, and I thought Bullseye was fast.
Goodness, Sheriff. Now what do we do?
Hold on. No matter what, do not let go.
I don't know if you want to see another one. Interests in cars or something? Yeah? All right. Yeah, cars was cool because we were able to incorporate some things that were cut from the films. So we sat down with the animators and they said, hey, we had this idea about, for example, at Mount Fuji, you actually drive through the gardens. That was unfortunately cut from the film, but we have it. So you can explore the worlds a little bit more.
Oh, good. I knew you'd be back. I see you love playing cars as much as I do. Let's cut to the chase. Remember that bomb somebody stuck on Francesco? Well, now there's a whole convoy of trucks full of those bombs traveling through Porto Corsa. Finland missile, British intelligence. And if we can get near enough to the
convoy, we can suss out who's behind those bombs. Discretion is vital. We'll keep a low profile and see how close we can get. Ready? Let's go. This mission calls for the utmost discretion. Don't let them see you follow. Are you having mechanical problems?
No thanks to you, McMissile.
No thanks required, mate. All in a day's work. Nicely done, my friend.
So how many episodes would be in each of the...
3. Yeah, so there's a total of 18. But now that, for example, John just got the missile, and what the missile allows you, I don't know if you saw the boulders in some of the areas, you can shoot those into those paths, and now it completely opens up a different section of the world. So there's lots of unlocks.
Very impressive indeed.
That's the sort of performance that earns medals and knighthood. If you follow my lead, it's been a privilege working with you. Hope we can do it again sometime. You know how to find me.
You allow feedback without controls for disabled gamers?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that was the great thing. So when we originally made these games, they were for Kinect only. And Kinect was great because, and by the way, they still work with Kinect. Because it was just motion control, it's magical, really. But you couldn't play it on PC, which was kind of sad. So we add now PC mouse keyboard controls. You can also play with controller there, or you can play with controller on Xbox or Kinect. So it's however you want to play these games on pretty much every platform is good to go. All right, Disneyland. So obviously we're here. That was a true labor of love, I would say. You know, I remember when I went to Disney and pitched this, and that had never been really a full-on production of Disneyland, but you know, there was a big budget, you could do it right. There was like smaller games on the SNES, that was one. But so they fell in love because they saw also the premise and the promise that we could play with kids, and families could play together, and just, they called it Take the Magic Home, which I think was exactly right. So we spent a lot of time in the park. Like I think I was here 5 months. Pretty much straight, and we took 50,000 photographs. We had access to every single piece of information that Imagineers had, and we got the park down to the centimeter correct, we think. I mean, every trash can is where it should be, every park bench, everything. And I don't know if you went to the park already today, but you'll recognize it. And so it's truly a celebration of the park for all the people that can't come or can't often come. And it has all the nuanced details. Disney was so good to give us a VIP tour guide. Her name is Karen. And Karen has been here for a long time. She knows everything about the park. She told us everything, all the little secrets and all the things we ought to really know. She's actually in the game as well. But you can see here, Walt's apartment lights on, because it's always here. There's Karen. Oh, let's go over to Karen and see what she has done. She always gives us secrets.
Here's a little known fact. Bob Penfield was another person who made the park special. Bob was the last original cast member, retiring after a 42-year career in the Magic Kingdom. Hope to see you around the park. You should visit the Louvre. If you have any pawpaws, bring them.
Is there a nighttime version?
Hey, partner. That's a great idea. No, so unfortunately, I really wanted that bad, but if we ever make a sequel,
we can get me the royalties.
Yeah, trust me. My actual pitch was, while John is walking out, you can see Manchester is exactly right. My pitch was that we would do also yesteryear. I wanted to do the park in 1955, 1983 when Fantasyland must be open, and you know, tell the story of the park really, because some of these awesome rides are lost in time, you know. So here you can see, obviously, Plaza. There's Karen again. Karen is in many places.
Great to have you visit.
There's the partner statue, and if John just, we have all the statues right, we have magic items. So it's a real, we try to make the park that's magical, not even more magical. So here he has a magic wand. With a magic wand you can make certain things dance. For example, all the statues. Oh yeah. John, you want to switch costumes?
Yeah, do you want to go into the shop?
Oh, we can go in the shop. Go to the shop. It's my favorite shop anyways.
Yeah.
I sometimes geek out because Karen told me everything. Hey, the drawbridge, it actually opens and it goes up, and it was only done twice. Once in 1955 and then in 83. But most of you probably know this. But literally everything, like the little rock that was used to line everything up here in the archways there, the hidden Mickeys are there.
George, do you want to say anything about the availability and the price points?
Yeah, I mean, those games, the games just launched. They came out 2 days ago or 3 days ago. I'm super happy that they're only $29, but when we did that initially it was 60, which I thought was, it's a little high. And they're out on Xbox, PC, the whole family of Xbox titles. So here you can sort of see it. Like, so you pick up coins, you can actually go on quests, and I'll talk about this a little bit later, and you can buy a whole bunch of stuff, just like in the real world.
And I bought a few costumes already, so.
That's cute.
Sweet. It's my favorite princess because my daughter is also Aurora. So. And Jasmine. And Jasmine. I have two. Any favorite costumes?
Cruella de Vil.
Mickey.
Oh, Mickey costume. I'm not sure if I
Do you
bought that
have
one.
Minnie Mouse?
Let's see.
Cool.
Yeah, so you unlock some of those over time. So all the meet and greet characters are there, and I say all, it's 43, and they send you on quests, and with those quests you get magic items, and then they actually give you unlocks to buy more things in the stores.
And there's a male version of the character as well?
Yeah.
And do both sexes have access to both types of costumes?
Yep.
Boys and girls?
So you can do 4 things. You can get a high five, you can get an autograph book, you can get a hug and a photograph. And on top of that, they put you on quests to do magical things in the park.
No affection. Do you guys have all the characters, like Cruella de Vil, like that? Are they all there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It
is done in 7.
Always pleased to grant a wee favor.
And I can tell you, Disney is very, these are the crown jewels of Disney. This fence there, we made that fence 8 times because the color green wasn't quite right. No, it's all good, it's all in the spirit of getting it right.
I bid you good day, and trust you return. Let us both pose as if we defeated a pack.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So let's just run a little bit through Fantasyland. I mean, as I said, you know everything about the carousel. We have the horse with the Mary Poppins umbrella. There's the sword of stone. John, he might get the sword out of the stone. There we go. So with the mod, you can do those other things. Cinderella. This is the 1983 version of Dumbo, so we added the, I think, 6 additional Dumbos. There's another magic item which we call the sort of megaphone, and with it you can bring topiaries to life.
What I hear
All the hidden Mickeys are there, so I don't know if you ever went hidden Mickey hunting. They're there, you take pictures, and you have the full hidden Mickey collection. And Disney allowed us to add some new ones, which was really cool. So,
I think I took this one already.
You took it off. Let's go to Peter Pan. So, there was a big decision we had to make. Do we want to be super authentic and basically have a dark ride with Peter Pan, or do we want to go into the world of Peter Pan? Given that it's a video game, we said,
Hello there.
we have the opportunity to go to Netherland, let's go to Netherland.
Aw, don't give up. I just know you can do it.
Yeah, so we had 1,000 people working on this to get all the animations right, because it had to be just right, And you'll see it in a second. When we reference movies, we actually make sure it looks exactly like the movies. All right, so here we are. This is our story. I mean, this. The Imagineers, they don't think of the rides and the guys. rides. They're stories. So this is all the story of Peter Pan, Fly Over London. I would say it's Fly Over London.
Okay.
But as I said, it was a big decision. Do we just do a sort of a dark ride, you sit in a chair and you see exactly what is in the park, or do you make it interactive? And we felt it was right to make it interactive, because that's something you can't get anywhere else.
There you are. Come on, quick. Hook's captured one of the lost boys. We gotta save him. You do know how to fly, don't you? You don't? Oh, of course. Tinkerbell can teach you. It's easy. Just follow Tink and you'll catch up to me in no time. I'll see you out there. Here we go!
So for all those rides, we worked with people who, so every property at Disney has an owner, even a movie that is actually 50 years old or so, 16, and we worked with them on every single shot, like make sure that London looks exactly like what they imagine it to be and what the extension of the movie could be. It was an awesome experience, frankly. They were all so happy that the world's become alive.
You guys added Finding Dory to Rush. Did you add anything to the Disneyland game?
No, I really wanted to do Indiana Jones and Star Wars 2. But so at the time we made the game, it was just a transition when Lucas, got rocked. But yeah, I want to bad. So this one is sort of a fast transportation system. You don't have to run through all 85 acres, which is it takes a little while, 20 minutes or so. So if you go, say, where you guys want to go?
Frontierland.
Or what?
Haunted Mansion.
Go to Haunted Mansion. So here at New York Square you can see two things: which rides are there and which meet and greet characters are available to talk to.
Jump directly into the adventure.
Yeah, you can directly jump in, so you don't have to walk. It's like the ultimate e-ticket.
Whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Go back before it's too late. Go back. Go back. Too late. Too late.
Who interrupted my grim incantation? How dare you enter with no invitation? Oh, so you thought you could stop in and play? Here you have trespassed, and here you will stay. Let them be cast by each hideous shape to regions beyond with no hope of escape. Freely you fall, you tumble and spin. Scream so the spirits will know you dropped in.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. There's no turning back now.
One autograph coming right up. It was my pleasure.
How many coins do you need to get into Club 33?
Yeah. So I wanted to model Club 33. So we have the door.
Okay.
Go inside. So Matterhorn, I think you know, was the first of its kind roller coaster, but it doesn't have a guide. Most of the rides have a guide. So we actually sort of had to talk to Disney quite a bit about this, and we opted to do Goofy, because Goofy had, I want to say it's a 1946 cartoon, you guys might know better. So the skiing one, yeah, and so we referenced all the animations of them.
Make yourself some skis and fast.
Add-on is split into 3 pieces, by the way. It starts with the bobsled, the Yetis attack. Then there's a snowball fight with the Yetis, where Goofy gets basically captured, and you have to rescue him, and then you flee on the skis, basically, down to the cabin.
Did you record audio in the park, or?
We did. So all the music, So all the music has specific ranges and specific overlap mixes. We have that exactly right. So when you close your eyes, it sounds exactly like the park.
When you're running past the Alice in Wonderland track.
Oh yeah, it's super important. Oh yeah, I mean, the Imagineers are extra meticulous people, right? And everything's thought through. And yeah, we try to replicate it exactly.
I think with that, we want to break for lunch.
Yeah, you guys want to break for lunch? We're here to answer questions, we can play the games together and all that. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Presentation is over, and now it is time for a delicious lunch spread. Check out the spread. We got some salads, orzo pasta, some bread and some veggies, potatoes. Looking forward to this mac and cheese.
There we go.
Yeah, some chicken and some Atlantic salmon, and then chimichurri beef. I love chimichurri. I'm excited.
My coat's not here.
Here's my spread, guys. I'll let you know how it is.
That was.
It's Mickey and Minnie.
165 days a
The
year.
damage is done. This is what I got left. Okay, so I'm done with lunch. I'm gonna go hit the desserts table now. Lunch was pretty good. The chimichurri beef, my favorite part. Probably followed by the macaroni and cheese. Good stuff. Wow, check out these desserts. Lots of little tarts. I gotta try one of those. I'm into that. I'm here playing Disneyland Adventures now at this Xbox event. I'm pretty excited. I just want to walk around Disneyland a little bit, because that's kind of one of the things that's really exciting to me about this game is just you can see Disneyland from a digital perspective for once. So I'm pretty into that. So check it out. Like as I get closer to Small World, you can like hear the Small World music better. It looks pretty authentic. That's pretty cool. Let's go check out Toontown. This gate is here. This booth, this used to be one of the ticket booths. It's still here. They don't sell film anymore, but that's still there. This is a little outdated. Princess Fantasy Fair is now Mickey and the Magical Map, but this game was originally made in 2011, I believe, so look at this. Here's Toontown. Exact replica. They said they think they got it down to the centimeter. They took over 50,000 pictures at Disneyland to get this stuff in. Wow. Look at this, the gag factory, everything is right where you think it should be. Let's look up here. Yeah, you can even see that the windows have what they're supposed to have on them. Look at that, the window is exactly right. I did a vlog a while back with the 3 Little Pig window and the BB Wolf window. Look over here, we should go see the Peg Leg Pete one. Yep, there it is, there's Pete. That's cool. Attention to detail is pretty exceptional. So along with that, I think we can go and teleport around to different places. I kind of want to see Adventureland. And then you can meet like different characters, like there's Aladdin and Baloo. And there's the Jungle Cruise. Alright guys, here we are in Adventureland. Oh, check it out, very authentic. That'd be cool if the show happened, a little pre-show. Look, the birds are out here. You can't go inside the tiki room. There's no bathroom over there. Can I get some Dole Whip? Is a Dole Whip available? No, no Dole Whip. Oh, that's very sad. Let's go inside. There's all these little coins around. I'm assuming you can unlock stuff with the coins. I saw some different outfits and things that you could wear. Wow. That's pretty cool. Jungle Cruise. So there's no Indiana Jones. I wonder what it looks like over there. Oh wow, here's Baloo. Let's go talk to Baloo.
Pleased to meet you, man. I'm Baloo the Bear.
Alright, I guess I can do some things with him.
Right on the button.
Do a little Mowgli punch. That's exciting. Give him a hug.
Bear.
Give me a bear hug. Cool. Let's do the Jungle Cruise. We might as well while we're right here. Check out what this is all about. Okay, so I guess every ride has these 3 chapters. There's only this River Cruise one unlocked right now, so let's start there. Aim with the right stick, shoot with the right trigger. This is pretty cool. So they added like a little story to the Jungle Cruise, basically. Okay, so there I am on the left. Oh, so I'm like shooting a water cannon. That's interesting. I am used to inverted controls and I have these on normal controls right now, so I'm not going to be the best aim. I was looking for a way to change them, but I didn't see it. So do you just shoot the coins to get the coins here? I can't even shoot the coins, so this is really going well. Oh boy, well that was a fail. It'd be kind of cool if the Jungle Cruise was actually like this. I wouldn't want them to change the Jungle Cruise, don't get me wrong. But that'd be cool if there was some kind of interactive game in Disneyland like this where you shot a water cannon. Can I really not just... I'm really bad at hitting those. I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, we can jump. That's how we get those coins. I'm gonna blame the controls. I need to switch them to inverted. There we go. I guess I didn't get that hippo earlier because that was our first one before. Hey, Schweitzer Falls. There's no backside of water at the Schweitzer Falls, I guess. Uh-oh, we're surrounded. That was interesting. He fired that flare instead of a regular pistol. It's cool. It's okay. You can take pictures. They have their trunks on. Oh, the water got me. Oh, the water like stops you. I don't know how to stop that from stopping me. Oh, duck. I'm not seeing the prompt. Gotcha. You got a duck. We're really close to 5 stars. It'd be pretty rad to get 5 stars on this thing. I'm ducking. We're very close to 5 stars. Oh, there you go. That's the scene. This is quintessential Jungle Cruise right here. Oh no, piranha. Oh, I am like getting piranha on me. I guess I have to shoot them. Uh-oh, we didn't make it on time. 5 stars, we did it. Okay. Oh man. No, get off of me. Okay, I want this Mickey thing more than life. Oh, yes. I didn't even notice we got one before. So we had 2. And there you go, that's a Jungle Cruise, 5 stars. Alright, so that was Disneyland Adventures. I'm excited to get home and play more. I think it's really cool that you can walk around Disneyland and it's like spot on. It looks just like it. So I'm really excited to see, kind of explore on my own. Mr. Incredible. What's up? Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the Xbox event today. Disneyland Adventure and Rush Disney-Pixar Adventure. Look at this. This is pretty incredible. A brand new Xbox One S. Look at that. Kindly given to us by Microsoft. And they also gave us a few cool games. They gave us Zoo Tycoon, Super Lucky's Tale, and of course the 2 games we were there to see, Disneyland Adventures and Rush. If it's, oh wait, oh, where's Rush? Did I not get Rush? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is, of course. It was just hiding. So thank you very much to Microsoft and Disney for having us. Oh, we also got this little kid controller, which I don't have any little kids, so maybe I can give this away someday or something. But yeah, thank you so much to Microsoft for everything. It was a really fun day. The games look really cool. I think it's a really cool game you could play with your kids, you know. A good family thing to do is just sit there and really low kind of like difficulty levels. So it's just a lot of fun and you can go through and explore these different stories together with your kids. So I think that's really the best part about these games. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Thanks guys. Bye.